Welcome back everybody. Don Bradman Cricket here on the PlayStation 4, episode 25, TheProSpartanGamer, and I made an absolute horlicks of the recording and everything of this game in the T20 quarterfinals against Yorkshire. Somerset won it, but Spartan wasn't involved. I accidentally pressed the big touchpad on the controller, and of course that simulates, as you can see down the bottom. Sometimes it goes to averages and runs, but it's simulated. I touched it by accident and it straight away simulated the game against Yorkshire, so we missed that one. So we're now in the semi-finals of the T20 against Nottinghamshire. So a big game for Spartan at Adelaide Gardens. So we've travelled a long way for a T20 game against Notts. Can we get to the T20 final? I'm a bit gutted that we didn't manage to play against Yorkshire, because we don't play against Yorkshire very often in the T20, so it would have been good to have played against them. But we're going to have a tough side here. Siddle, Luke Fletcher, Gurnley, quite a lot of pace bowlers, different ground, bigger stadium. Spartan's got to come to the party here. We are bowling first. We want to get in early in the power play overs when we come to bat. We've got Notts in a bit of trouble. 140 to chase in the Adelaide night sky. Now come on. Spartan in. 7 runs short of 700, which is decent. Look at this different stadium. He's got to get used to this if he wants to play big bash cricket. In second ball, the innings. Christ. Lovely cricket shot. Is he off and running with a boundary? No, just a 2, but it's a lovely shot. Thudded through there. It's against Shazad, I think, innit? Quick bowling of Shazad. He is pacey. He does drop it in short. He can go for the pull shot. So he's not got to face anybody at the other end. Cooper's taking them all. They're now facing Shazad again. Nice shot. Worried about going inside out a little bit, because we have been nicking so many of recently. It's at 4. We could do getting a nice boundary to get a bit of confidence going. There's a couple 2s, but expecting some short stuff at some time from Shazad. He does tend to drop quite a few short ones in. That's a great stop. Lucky it won a catch. Thought we'd hit the 4 then. Oh, next ball we have though, and that's typical, isn't it? Just knew that was going to happen for some reason. Just knew we were going to nick off the next ball. It's a real wide one. We had to go at it. We were doing nothing, sat there, not scoring runs. We've gone for a very poor 6 off 11, and that is disappointing in this big semi-final. And I get the impression that Somerset aren't going to get anywhere near this. I just do. We're struggling at the moment to score runs. Come on, boys. It'd be lovely to take us to the final. No. Nowhere near it. We fall at the semi-final stage in Nottinghamshire. And Spartan, well, I'm gutted about pressing the bloody other button and then a poor 6. We could have scored some runs in both of those, really, which is a shame. But we really did struggle there. Couldn't get it away. And the nick off in the end, like you said, had to come and haunt us. And a poor ending to what had been a, hit and miss T20 really for Spartan in many respects. Sort of got going at some point. Those couple decent knocks. Just go back and have a look at the T20 campaign. Let's just see where he did finish in the run scorers. So he's not too bad down the list. He's on the first page. He's not Somerset's top scorer. Hildreth was, but only by a few. Hildreth made 300. Spartan still did average 26, which isn't too bad. Top score is 74. He's still one of the better ones on the page. He was top last year, so he's had 2 decent seasons, to be honest, in the competition. Selection status, still getting attention and very close in the others. Obviously, Pro 40 cricket is what he's looking at. We won't play the county championship. Try and get one more Pro 40 in this episode if we can, and it's against Durham. So that's where we're going to go. See how this one goes. Hopefully, we can get some runs after the disappointing effort. Me making a balls up in the game against Yorkshire, which I'm sick about, and real poor knock really against Notts. He couldn't get going at all. Couldn't get a bat on the middle of any of them, apart from the one when he dived and stopped it at mid wicket. If that had gone through for 4, it might have made all the difference, because it would have got us up and running from a confidence point of view, and it makes those big shots a lot easier. In early against Durham then. Pro 40 though, we still go hard at it. We still go very hard at it in the Pro 40, don't forget. Onions and Rushworth and the like, we've taken those to task before. And there you are, a glorious shot straight up. It's 4 runs. Why couldn't we have done that against Notts in the T20? I don't know. A lot slower from Rushworth. Still very concerned about the nicking off, because it's happening far too often at the moment. And there you are. It's dropped short. Got lucky. Got very lucky indeed there. Thought we'd nicked off again. In behind to defend one. Just to show you that we can defend one. We're not defending that. It's a full toss and we hit it for 6. Massive shot. 103 metres. Big full toss to Rushworth. Go fetch. That will do us a world of good. Big, big blow. Blue sky delight. Oh, nicky off all the time at the moment. The game's doing me head in. Time to put the controller down. Time to stop playing it for a minute or two, because that nick off is really annoying me at the moment. It's happening too often. Big Ant, you've got to do something. I want to get out some other ways other than nicking off all the time. And we've gone very cheap again. See what happens in this game. Bit of gaming rage from the Pro Spartan Gamer. Little bit of gaming rage. Good partnership between Hildreth and Trestoffet. Trestoffet, Keyswetter scoring some runs. I don't think it's going to be enough. No. Durham looking like they're going to chase this down, to be honest. I think Durham did chase it down, did they? Yeah. So they've won by 4 wickets. Disappointing game again. 2 disappointing games in this episode. Sorry about that, guys. Really not great. Don't know whether to play one more or not for you, because the way I'm feeling at the moment is unlikely to be runs. Because that nick off is becoming very, very repetitive at the moment. We've got Notts in the Pro 40. We will try and play this. Obviously, can we get some runs against Notts? We didn't do very well against them recently in the T20. So I'm not expecting too much. And it's at the same ground, Adelaide Gardens. I don't want to stop playing that shot through the covers, because it brings us so many runs. I mean, if I stop playing that shot through the covers, then we're going to be sat there like a lemon, not scoring runs for such a long time. So it's like, what do you do? Just seems to me that we are nicking too many. So we're in, we've got a good average in this, 33.9. That's a massive gap through there, see, this is a problem. Such a big gap. Might try playing it back foot for a while and see if that, like that, see if that helps it out at all. We've clubbed him back over his head. We're not going to hang about today. Decided to have a go at that one. We saw it was banged in short. It's 4 runs. Don't know if he'll put in another short one. He may well. Just Siddle after all. It's a trademark Spartan shot for 2. Back in defence, nice stuff. Banged it in and we've banged it back again. Good shot for 4 more here at the Adelaide Gardens. Spartan just having a little bit of fun here. I'm a bit pissed off of it at the moment as well, so I'm not going to hang around. If I get out, I want to get out having a hit. That's the best of the lot. He's timed that one the best. 4 more. So we've taken a few off the Siddle over there. 16 off the Siddle over and we got a little bit of a start. Sometimes we've got to hit our ways into a start to get some runs, so hopefully we've done that there. I'll be happy with 25 to be honest, after having those 2 nick-offs just to end this episode and have a bit of fun here for you guys. A little bit of fun in the sun. Not a bad start for Somerset, 32 off 8 overs. The start here in the power play overs. Siddle charging in again. What sort of response is he going to get from Spartan? Straight back. He's put it in the zone. That could be 6 this time. No, it's a long boundary at the Adelaide Gardens. Not quite middled one for 6 yet. Spartan certainly having a go at Siddle. Got a Western. That's all we wanted really. That's 4 more. Put it where he wanted it. Aerial route through the covers. He was looking for a wide one and he got it. No change to the field. And he's gone inside out. That's lovely. Very nice stuff. This is what the crowd's come to see. They didn't see this in the T20, which was a shame. I'm seeing a bit of it today. That might be the 6. Is that the first 6 of the innings? No. Can't hit it over the boundary rope here at Adelaide Oval. Still no man out. Will he go straighter? He's bowling it. That's a wide, surely, Gump. No. No wide given. Was very wide, though. Over mid-on this time. 4 more. 5 4s off the over. Only failed to miss 1 where he put it really wide. Spartan on to 36. He's got a start here for sure. And he's taking fancy to Siddle in Oz. Embarrassing for Siddle being put about the park by the English youngster. So another over negotiated by Cooper and Shazad. We're still on this and it's Luke Fletcher coming on now. The change of bowler. But is he going to get the same response? It could be out here, so we've got to be careful. No, Spartan. That is a 6 this time. Surely that's a 6. Yes, we got one into the top tier. Or the back tier there, right over there over cover. Massive blow from Spartan. 50 partnership up in no time here. Spartan's got the most of them, obviously. Luke Fletcher, the man to go fetch the ball this time. And again, when will they put a man out there? It's another 6. Doesn't matter there's a man out there. It's over his head. Spartan having some fun here. He's hit that straight. That's a 50. 50 up in no time here. One of the fastest ones we've ever got. 14 ball 50 for Spartan. This is A.B. de Villiers stuff. Really is. Hell of a knock. Records could tumble here today if he carries on like this. I know it'll end in a minute, but... Ooh. Didn't edge that. No, I was going to say, didn't edge that, you ferret. Power play over here. Somerset 79 for 1. Spartan with the lion's share of them. Was there still, might still be 2 overs left of the power play actually. I thought that was it, but maybe not. We've nicked now, we've gone. We've nicked off, we were slow in the shot. Luke Fletcher's has the last laugh and we've gone. We couldn't stop ourselves. We had to carry on going. Fun in the sun and all that. Great 52 though. Hope you enjoyed it. One of the fastest ones we've scored on the series so far. Really was a quick one. Of 14 balls or whatever it was. One of the fastest 50s of the year. Spartan dazzling the crowds here. Shame it could have lasted a bit longer. Can Somerset knock up a nice total? Good knock from Keyswetter. Not a bad 240, but they need wickets regularly to stop them getting close to this. I think we might have just won. Revenge for the semi-final defeat. And we have Rahman gets man of the match as he manages 3 for 41. Keyswetter 67 might have been it, or even Spartan's quick fire 52 was pretty impressive. But we've won anyway. We'll just wrap it up before we leave you and have a look at some of the stats and what's happening. See if we've actually been picked for a side yet. Shouldn't think so. I don't know when it happens. Wish someone let me know when it happens, when you actually get picked for other cricket sides, because it hasn't happened to me yet. And I'm wondering when it's going to happen. Because it just says very close, getting attention. When does that change? At what point do you get an offer? Be nice. There's the stats. List A cricket averaging 34.75 now. Second 50 then. So that was a second. He has only scored 1 previous 50, so that was nice to get another 50 today. Nearly got 100 fours, 21 sixes. Fantastic strike rate, obviously. Don't know where he is in the Pro 40. Let's have a look. Pro 40, Somerset. Not too bad a position. Let's see where we are. Run scorers, can we sort it by? Sort by, was that top run scorers? Yes it is. How many runs have we managed this year? We're a long way down. 266, no, not a bad. 266 in 10 matches. So that was our highest score, that 52 this season, so not too bad. Could do a few more obviously in the second half of the season. Another 50 would be nice, but we have scored, that is like sort of 3 50s we've managed in the last 5 innings, I think. Those 2 70s and a T20. Trestovic and Keyswetter are having very good seasons for Somerset in this. As you can see, both over 400 now. That very, very good indeed. Somerset in a good position. So, we'll leave it there with you. Thanks for joining me. That wraps up episode 25. Nice, entertaining 50 after the disappointing of T20 finals day. But it really was. He really did go at them hard and we weren't going to stop. Even if someone told us to. Cheers, dudes. Stay safe.